Yeah, this is Tal Magella representing the Caribbean Vibe Radio with the Vibe Master, Chris Wilby. The man who bring to you education, information to the world.
It's me again. Tradition tells me to calm it down. I cannot have too much fun because I am a Christian. Hold on. So I decide I don't prove that wrong because when I read the word, that's not what I understand. Oh yeah. See, I just wanna give God praise. Acknowledge Him in all my ways. Yeah. I'm from the Caribbean, the soca musical kingdom. So praise and worship is how we overcome with gospel music, gospel soca music. Whoa, I cannot fight this feeling. Gospel soca music, whoa. God has been so good, I've got to praise Him. Gospel soca music, whoa. I feel like celebrating. It is what I need. Depression not ruin me no more. If I weep all night, my joy coming tomorrow. Cause I just wanna give myself away. Holy Spirit take me. So send the anointing, fill me up. Just let it flow from my head top. I'm ready to give it all I got. Just letting go, no holding back. So raise all the ranks, them to the top. I in the air, just put them up. Everybody wave them, wave them. Let me see you wave them. Sing again. Soca music, oh well. I feel like celebrating. Yes, I do, yes, I do. I know I got to praise Him. Gospel soca music, whoa. I cannot keep this feeling. Gospel soca music, whoa. Everybody, watch me now. Everybody let it go. Depression, just let it go. I want you to free yourself, unburden yourself in His presence. Come on and let it go. Unforgiveness, let it go. Everybody free yourself. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Gospel soca music. I cannot fight this feeling. God has been so good, I got to praise Him. Gospel soca music, whoa. I just can't have this feeling. Soca music, whoa. Everybody sing it once again. Gospel music, soca music, whoa. Just let the music flow. Got to let the whole world.
Hey yo, what's up? This is Daryl.
It's Rhea.
Paco.
It's Aja, and we're the Walls Group, and you're listening to DJ Christ Child.
You got a
Action one. I am the messenger. The messenger. I can't think of a time or a day or a minute that I don't go down on my knees and put Jesus in it. Sinful nature and me feeling so weak emotionally. Feels like I'm sinking, never to rise no more. Father, yesterday, today, forever. You never change, you never change, you never rearrange. Omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. Without you in my life, what I go do, what I go do, Lord, I go dead if I don't have you. Here comes Jesus to the rescue. Father, you never ever fail me, yeah. Lord, you never ever fail me, yeah. When I fall down to the ground, your love keep me safe and sound. You never ever fail me, yeah. You never ever fail me, yeah. You never ever personally. I give you the praises continually. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. There's no other like you that could protect me from all the dirty voodoo eyes. I'll go astray. You leave the 99 for me, and it's overwhelming. Yesterday, today, forever. You never change, you never change, you never rearrange. Omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. Without you in my life, what I go do, what I go do, that I go do. If I don't have you, here comes Jesus to the rescue. Father, you never ever fail me, yeah. You never, you never, you never. Lord, you never ever fail me, yeah. Oh, when I fall down, your love keep me safe and sound. You never, never ever fail me, yeah. You never, you never, you never, you never. Father, you never ever fail me, yeah. Lord, you never ever fail me, yeah. Oh, when I fall down to the ground, your love keep me safe and sound. You never ever ever fail me, yeah. You never ever ever fail me. You never ever ever fail me. You never ever ever fail me. You never ever ever
Oh, I did it, boy. Yeah. When they ask me where I'm from the Caribbean, and I'm a Christian boy. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Nothing wrong with dancing. Yeah. Part of our culture. No ways rotating, no. Don't let the devil tempt you. Christian from the Caribbean, and music is about everything. Yeah, we dance and
I am Ginger West from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station. Caribbean Vibes Radio, #1. Keep it locked.
Cause Jesus saved me, but me dance when the gospel hit me. Caribbean Christian, and dancing in my blood. Caribbean Christian, and dancing in my blood, my blood. Caribbean Christian, and dancing in my blood. Caribbean Christian, and dancing in my blood, my blood. Don't hold me, let me dance. Don't hold me, let me dance. Oh yeah, let me dance with Jesus. Let me dance with Jesus. Oh yeah, dance with Jesus. Oh yeah. Young and old, come along. Everyone can do it. No worry about nothing, it ain't got no weight limit. Cause this party is heavenly. Dance till the problem gone away. It's a new kind of dancing, can lead you to your healing. So get up and dance, dance your problem.
Big shout out.
Long what your breakthrough is today.
Big shout out to Jamaica.
Get up and dance.
Big shout out to Jamaica. Jamaica 60. Good afternoon. Caribbean Christians. All of the Caribbean Christians. What are y'all doing this evening? Do you have dancing in your blood? If you're a Caribbean Christian, you're supposed to have dancing in the blood, you know. We're celebrating Jamaica this evening. 60 years and counting. And I must say that I was pleasantly surprised as to the celebration and how it was received in Jamaica. I was very, very happy. Very happy with everything that I saw going out over the internet. The celebrations, the gala, the grand gala, the National Stadium, everything that was put together, man, it was a massive display of professionalism and patriotism. I must say that I am proud. I'm very, very proud of my Jamaicans this evening, and for most of the celebrations, they went without incidents, you know. So we have to applaud. We have to give a round of applause to Jamaica. We have to give a round of applause to the Prime Minister and the team that actually put everything together. Yeah, man, we have to say big up to Andrew Wellness and Babsy Grange and all the team that put everything together. It was well done, and I cannot emphasize how much I am proud. And for all those who are in the diaspora and all over the globe who showed their patriotism by putting on your own shows and waving your flags, and I see some people in the full bandana, you know, for the full costume from head to toe with the Jamaican flag. Yeah, that's how I like to see it, because, you know, I always say, I see people, the American people, they support the flag everywhere they go. They support the flag, they raise the flag, they wear the flag, they literally worship the flag, some of them. So when I see my Jamaicans doing the same thing, lifting up the flag, lifting up the name of Jamaica, I have to feel proud. I honestly have to feel proud. Alright, so it's now 7 minutes after 6 o'clock, and you're listening into Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. You're listening into Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, and we will be doing all kinds of things this evening. The program is Divine Praise as usual, but it has the celebratory theme this evening, the Jamaican theme this evening. So stand by as we get some things loaded up, and we will continue with the program. NRP Media JA is on board with us this evening. Good evening to the NRP Media JA crew. I'm expecting Mr. Nash to join me later on in the program. We're going to be having a whole lot of discussions, and we're going to be talking a little bit about the celebration and some other stuff. NRP Media is going to introduce NRP Media JA to you. So let's get the show on the road. Tell your friends that Chris Wilby is on the radio.
I got a burning inside me. I don't wanna cool it down. No. This thing is hotter than fire. It's to see your kingdom come, Lord.
number one. Keep it locked.
Oh yes, of course, keep it locked, keeping it locked to number one station, your number one station, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. Good afternoon to you, Sister Camille Chen. How are you doing, my sister? Good to see you, good to see you.
Anytime, anywhere, occupy me like my flesh disappear. Put me aside and you be crowned. Holy Ghost broke me down. Me no wanna put it touch. Me cup is empty, Lord, please fill it up. Lord, I surrender all to you. Jesus, you're Alpha and Omega. You're my forever friend. Jesus broke me down and I love you till the end. Holy Ghost broke me down and flat from me back. Me so broke me down. Holy Ghost broke me down. Me white suit that the up me no care. Holy Ghost broke me down. Anytime, anywhere. Occupy me like my flesh disappear. Put me aside.
All right, Holy Ghost broke me down. Gonna come back to that song in just a moment. But as I promised you that we're gonna be featuring some Jamaica this evening, we're just basking in the glory. Yeah, the aftermath of the celebration and all of that. And we're doing one celebration here on Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. And I hope that as you come on, you will share the link and tell people that we're live on the radio, and you can give us a call later on in the program. The number is 774-408-8860. Say again, 774-408-8860. Give us a call here in studio, and let's talk about what you enjoyed about Jamaica as a child, and some of the celebration, what you liked about the celebration, the festival songs, whatever it is. Yeah, if you want to request a song, you can also do that. But in the meantime, we continue with the program. It's 15 minutes after 6 o'clock right here on Caribbean Vibes Radio Network in the United States, and it means that it is 15 minutes after 5 o'clock down there in Jamaica in NRP Media Radio Land.
As children, we learn the true meaning of being a hero. Being a hero requires great sacrifice for others, not just ourselves. We learned about the heroes of Jamaica's past and how much of themselves and their lives they had to give in building a nation we should be proud to call home. They believed in a Jamaica that was more than just a country, more than just an island, more than land surrounded by water. They believed in a dream of a free nation of people, a nation built on the foundation of their sacrifices, a nation of many people working as one, a nation that would continue to produce legends and nation builders that serve towards that vision. As children, we were also taught the national pledge, a solemn promise, an undertaking. I would like to believe Sir Hugh Sherlock, while writing this pledge, understood the vision and dreams of our heroes. It's clear being a hero is too much to ever ask any one citizen. Luckily, the pledge does not require heroics of any of us. It merely asks that we honor our heroes by striving to advance our nation and ultimately inspire the world, like they and many Jamaicans have done. It's important we remember those words. These words. Before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the wisdom and courage of my mind, the strength and vigor of my body in service of my fellow citizens. I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, to work diligently and creatively, to think generously and honestly, so that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity, and play her part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race. like me, a Jamaican born and raised on this land, maybe you will remember saying those words, singing that song in a classroom or some general assembly. If so, like me, you made a pledge. Somehow it seems like many of us have forgotten that. The crime and violence, the indiscipline and short-sightedness, the corruption, the lack of respect for our beautiful lands we are blessed with, and the waters that surround and nurtures us. We have to do better. Let us honor our heroes so that they would not have sacrificed so much in vain. I hope this video can make a difference to even one soul. If so, it would all be worth it. If you feel the way I do, share it. May my voice become yours. Thank you.
Wow. You know, as I sit here and look at these videos and listen to the voice of the narrator, it just pulls me back to, I don't know if many of you used to hear the pledge that of allegiance when you were going to school and you had to do it. Whenever I hear these things, it just bring me back. It just bring me back, yeah. And we have been through a whole lot as a country, you know. But there is one thing that I know for sure is that a lot of us love Jamaica. You have those who have left and literally throw stones behind them and say they're never ever going back there. But some of us, because we're neighbor string cut there, we can't help it. We can't help being Jamaican. We can't help. Some of us, we can't even lose the accent, no matter how somehow we try. Because it's that we look at trying somehow, you know. But we are just Jamaican. And a lot of us, we represent wherever we go. And for this Jamaica 60, I must tell you that people, my Jamaicans, you did not disappoint. You did not let me down. And I am proud. I must say that I am proud to associate myself. Should I say associate myself? To be associated with Jamaica. I didn't associate myself. So I was born a Jamaican, and that can't change. But I'm sorry for the people who have no idea what it is to be Jamaica, yeah? I tell you. I can't help it, you know. And I am glad that you're getting to see and be reminded of the words. That's why I played that one there, you know, so that you can be reminded of the words of the song. I pledge my heart forever. You know, it's interesting. It's interesting, you know, because a lot of us, when we get caught up, you know what I mean, you know, our daily lives, we get caught up, but it is a blessing that we can reminisce every once in a while, you know, and be reminded that we have so much in common. We have so much in common that pulls us together than what's keeping us apart. We have so much in common as Jamaicans. And I know that tomorrow morning and probably next week, you know, people are going to go back to being, you know, their regular selves and whatever. But this little feeling and this little vibes that we have going right now, I want to just bask in it for a while. I want to enjoy it for a while, you know, because as Jamaicans, you know, sometimes we highlight the negative stuff that's going on in the country, and rightfully so, because it is happening, and makes no sense sweeping it under the rug. But whenever the positive comes around, I am happy to highlight it also. And I'm happy to literally wave my Jamaican flag. Yeah, I have all kinds of Jamaican flag all around, and I have Jamaican flag in my house, in the studio. I have a Jamaican flag. I mean, a friend of mine said on Facebook, Carl Mendez, him say, you have some of us who are one day Jamaican, because we only acknowledge Jamaica one time a year, you know. Thank God I'm not a one day Jamaican. I'm a born Jamaican. And I have probably the amount of flag that I have about the place here, I tell you. You know, once you walk into my living room, you see the Jamaican flag. You walk into my studio, the Jamaican flag is there. The American flag is there too, you know. If you look closely, you'll see the American flag right above my shoulder, right here. You see that little piece there? If I adjust the camera, let me go off screen and adjust the camera so you can see the American flag also, because I have to represent the American flag also. So the American flag is there, you know. I can't not represent it. But if you notice, I'm not gonna even talk about the size of my Jamaican flag. So but anyway, I pledge my heart forever to serve with humble pride this shining homeland ever, so long as earth abide. Who remember those words? Yeah, who remember those words? I pledge my heart forever to serve with humble pride the shining homeland ever, so long as earth abide. Oh, green isle of the Indies, Jamaica, strong and free, my love, my Lord. Listen, it's long. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that we're live on the radio. It's 28 minutes after 6 o'clock. If you want to give me a shout out anytime during the program, you can give me a shout out. 774-408-8860. Let's talk about the celebration that went on recently. What's your opinion of it? My opinion is that it was well put together, was well thought out, well planned. The choreography at the National Arena was awesome display, you know. So whoever put it together, I want to say congratulations to them. We got it right this time around. Many times we do some things and we don't get it right. This time around, we got it right, and people from all over the world are talking about it. People are sharing it. It was just magnificent. So yeah. it is still a gospel show, so of course we're going to be playing some gospel music. This one here is from Sister Claudia Clark. I feel like traveling on. If you're a Jamaican and you feel like traveling on, just sing the song, right? Remember, the number to call is 774-408-8860. Good afternoon.
Can enter there, I feel like traveling on. Yes, I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on.
Sister Pat, good evening to you. Sister Patricia, good evening. Sister Yvette, Sister Carol, good evening to you all. How are you? Those of you live on Facebook, I am. Let me just acknowledge those people on Facebook for a minute, and let me just warn you that I always start on Facebook. But as we know, Facebook does not allow me to finish a show. So most of the times I will start on Facebook and then I will continue on YouTube. And so if you are watching me on Facebook, I want to invite you over to my YouTube channel. Alright, if you are watching on Facebook, I'm inviting you over to the YouTube channel. Alright, come on. Let's go, people.
I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. Yes, I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. Let others seek a home below. I feel like traveling on. Which flame devour or waves or floor, I feel like traveling on. Yes, I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on until that blessed home I see. I feel like traveling on. Yes, I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. No pain nor death can enter.
Sister Carol says nothing beat the Jamaican experience, yeah?
Yes,
nothing beat the Jamaican vibes. That's true. That's absolutely true. Nothing beat the Jamaican vibes.
My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. Yes, I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. Yes, I feel like traveling.
After this song, we have another feature entitled This Too Shall Pass. Another feature, another Jamaican feature, so stand by.
Hallelujah. Glory, he's coming back again. Glory, 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 he's coming back again. He's coming with brimstone and fire for this world. Glory, glory, glory. Hallelujah. Glory to his precious name. Glory, glory,
Evening, good evening. You are live on the radio. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing awesome.
The oh Lord have mercy. Sister Carol, how are you?
The English today.
Huh?
Patwamina today.
It's a patwa yellow today. Lord have mercy.
Patwa and Jamaican independence. And I'm not to talk the British English no more.
I tell you. You're liberated. You are liberated.
Liberated.
Free.
You can say F and F, you know, and me bend it go down there.
Cho. Is where part that is where part the language they come from? A Clarendon?
No, Clarendon and the St. Elizabeth bad talking man. You know, the St. Elizabeth me bend it go down there.
Yeah. You know, my you get yourself in a trouble, you know. Because you know, so you have some people when you like when you call them out, so then chat bad, you know.
But we have our own accent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, we say some things when nobody don't know.
Okay.
And then up in the house, the like St. Andrew, now you say, into me thinking from the dirty.
Okay.
And upon the dirty now, upon the dirty.
From the dirty. So you're from Hall's Delight?
I lived in Hall's Delight. I live all over Jamaica, you know.
Okay.
I'm a well-rounded.
Okay, so you have a little piece of every parish.
Yeah, I have a little bit of the accent of everywhere.
Okay. and then you come to United States now and pick up for them accident too.
I tell you, well, no matter how much I can't pick up for them so good, you know?
Okay. you can speak the Queen's English, but the accent part right, you kinda leave it off, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
No, if I'm a chat to you like I come from Catawba, I'm going to say, hi, do I know? Here's the way you're talking about. Oh my God.
So how you doing, girl? Talk to me.
I tell you, I have the vibe, I have the Jamaican vibe. I watch everything. I watch Emancipation Day, performance, you know, the back to, I guess, the African type of thing.
Yes.
Then I watch this Festival Queen. Then I watch the changing of the colors of the guards. All of this is on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then, you know, then I watch the festival song and even some old foundational dancehall songs.
Mm-hmm.
And then yesterday the grand finale, grand gala. Oh my word.
So you watch
event.
You know miss nothing, man.
I don't miss nothing.
Wow.
I shack out in me yellow, black, and green and red, you know? And then you have to talk about American flag. That's where the flag till September.
Sure.
At Jamaica time now. Red, white, and blue. September. The red and the match with the green and the black and the gold. You know?
I hear you, sis. I hear you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, go ahead.
Man, I just want, take up the people time.
No, man, talk, man. I feel with time now, you know.
Me tell you, man, independence with a vengeance. Independence going strong.
Yes.
What that group of independent
Me I tell you.
people we see yesterday. Me got up on the crowd.
Me I tell you. I will let people for true, man. You know, I was surprised. You know, in a good way. I mean, pleasantly surprised that we had so many people turning out to celebrate. And people, you could genuinely, you saw it, you watched it on the television or on YouTube, whatever. You watched it and you were like, wow, you just felt like people really wanted to be a part of this thing. You know, I wasn't expecting this kind of reaction, to be honest with you.
Well, you know, so Jamaica go by the web where they're funny now. I'm not tell you that this thing was on a first class level.
Yes.
I mean drones, forming the national icons of, you know, the boxer bird, the ackee drones. I mean, do we know how much a drone cost in a Jamaican dollars? And you know, the float, you know, everything, the float, the parade, the float, the balloons, oh my God, man. Let me tell you, every Jamaican will only have negative things to say about Jamaica. Them have to, I talk to every one of them. It's a balance the thing, man. You have to balance the thing.
Yes.
Yes, we have some little stuff around that make us sad and unhappy. But there is still stuff for us to rejoice about. Yes, and we need to balance it. When we talk about one thing, we have to talk about the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because my God, this whole festival, if them ever watch the the first never see the colors, the changing of the colors with the I want to say military, but that's American, with the uniform. Can't remember the name.
The
of
army,
the people, the Coast Guard, the police, the JDF,
right?
You know, all of them,
right.
The army, and how they change the guard.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I mean, not changing of the guards. Me I think about England. Me I mix up the country. Me I talk about the changing of the colors for each unit.
Right.
They gave each unit a different flag. Every ceremony from August 1st till August 6th was just spectacular.
What a celebration, man! What a celebration!
My gosh. And look at the entrance yesterday. I want you to tell everybody go back and watch it on YouTube. When the guys them parachute into the stadium.
Into the stadium, yes, with the flag.
And then take the flag that was hung in 1962.
Yes.
It's the same flag,
the same. Yes.
Same flag them put up.
Yes.
My God, man, and the performances and the colors and the songs and everything was.
Well, we have a lot. We have a lot to be proud of.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, we have a lot to be proud of.
You know, and it's in us. You know, you see, we can't run from being Jamaican. You know, I don't care how people come and say they nah go back there. Yes, you had a bad experience. You know, you may have some negative experience there. But there are many areas and many people are born and growing in Jamaica where they have that, you know, that type of negative experience. So what you need to do now is go to the, like one like all-inclusive and thing, and get a taste of the great experiences of the island. And don't use your experience to color the whole island. You understand? And thank God for my mother, because me live a town and me did own in a town. And when mama moved to a country now and me get like a country life, you would have never known the country life could have so sweet.
Where you come from? Where you talk about? But no life can sweeter than country life, Carol. No life can sweeter than country life, you know.
Rosie, oh my God, Rosie and Rose Theater and all them. Oh my God, man, country life sweet. But if you only live in a town, you know, you would have never known. My God, man. So we have to get around it. We don't want to talk too long. We just have to get a rounded view of the island. And we have to pick up ourselves and, you know, right above the negative.
Yes.
Look at, you know, I mean, I'm not saying be naive.
Because these two shall pass, right?
Well, let's hope.
All the negative stuff I'm talking about.
Yeah, but what I say is, even if we not pass, we have to live. We think about Jamaican people, you know, in spite of all of that, them have fun.
Right.
Them always for them fun can done, you know.
Yeah.
So let us learn how to. It's the same thing like in the US. We have to live with the negative. So just like you have to live with the negative up here, you have to live with the negative down there, and hope for the best.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Hope for the best. But I tell you, say that independence will lift my spirit. I don't know.
Yes. It has.
Lift anybody's spirit. It was awesome. awesome function.
All right, thank you. And you just lift my spirit this evening too with your bubbly voice and and all the excitement. So I want to say thank you. Big up yourself. Are you okay?
Yeah, man.
All right. Yeah, man. Take it easy.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. God bless. God bless. All right. So who else is as optimistic as Carol? All right. So we're gonna go into another feature. This one says. This one is entitled "This Too Shall Pass," and after this one, we are going to be talking to Mr. Nash out of Jamaica for a few minutes. So let's go into this feature here. It says, "This too shall pass." Let's see what's going on here.
Jamaica, this too shall pass. It takes a certain type of person to call him or herself a Jamaican. It takes a special kind of tenacity. For many of the almost 3 million people living on this island, struggle has always been a part of the landscape. Yet we have always moved forward and fought for positive change. This is an unspoken truth for all those who call Jamaica home. But we do live here because this is our home. Our home is not just a place we live. A home is our friends, our families, our lives. Home is a place we let ourselves love. And because of that, it will always be home. On this island, many of us at times can feel alone, forgotten, even forsaken. Some of us end up in a darker place, a place where we might make decisions we regret. Only you have lived your life and felt the pains you felt. You ask, how can anyone really relate to the decisions you have made? But I do believe in these times we all feel some of the same things. The fear, the uncertainty. We worry about our parents, our siblings, our children, our family and friends, the economy, the potential for civil unrest, the increased crime and violence that may follow. Harder times are likely to come, and trying to process that is a hard task in itself. However, this is also what we do know. This nation has survived so much. The majority of us are the descendants of slaves that found the strength to endure much pain, or had the opportunity to escape their shackles to become the warriors called the Maroons, who fought for their freedom and sovereignty and claimed it. Or maybe your ancestors were immigrants, searching for a new life despite all odds and fear of the unknown. Regardless of the history of how you came to be on this island, Jamaica became your home. We have lost an entire city to an earthquake and flood, robbing our nation of what was once considered at the time the richest and most secure city of the New World. Still, we moved forward. We have come through some of the worst economic collapses experienced by any Caribbean nation. Still, we moved forward. We have felt the disastrous power of some of the worst hurricanes that have decimated much of our infrastructure, environment, and wildlife. Yet, we are still here. We rebuilt and we moved forward. But not only are we here, but before this pandemic, there was so much hope in the air for our nation. Development and growth in every sector, emerging small businesses and entrepreneurship, sports, tourism was at an all-time high. Reggae music was experiencing a revival in a big way. Conscious thinking, spiritualism, activism were all aligned and everyday conversation. You could feel it. The economy, the people, the nation, all making strives for a better Jamaica for all. We are not ready to lose hope. We will not lose hope. Not for ourselves, but for everyone else around us. For everyone that we love. Because this is our home and our home is worth fighting for. There are those on the front line taking the risks every day, keeping us safe, keeping us healthy, keeping us organized, keeping us in the know. We've seen many more of our people take a stand, rise to the occasion, and do what they can to make a difference in these trying times. Because in these trying times, moving forward as a nation means all of us working together, diligently and creatively, while thinking generously and honestly. These are not selfish acts. We do this not only because of duty, but because if not us, then who? This crisis does not discriminate. It affects everyone of all classes, colors, backgrounds, and professions. We are all in this together. You see, life consists of falls and failures. This is necessary for growth, so we can learn from our past, see the errors in our ways, pick ourselves up, and keep moving forward. Better, smarter, stronger. But realize this, the entire world has stumbled. Everyone, everywhere, all at once. We have all collectively as a human race fallen to our knees and placed hand upon ground that supports us. Realize as a world we are rising from this stumble, together. Einstein once said that imagination is a preview of what is to come. But we don't need much imagination to know why we keep moving forward, to see clearly the reality we all desire. This message is not really to inspire hope. I believe to be Jamaican, we are born and raised with hope ever burning in our hearts. It is how we've always survived and moved forward. Now, more than ever, we need to dig deep and summon that tenacity we all have. Prove to ourselves and the world that we deserve to call ourselves a nation of strong, proud, independent people and re-establish ourselves as the legends and inspirations Jamaicans have always been. If you agree, may my voice become yours.
I tell you. Wow. Yes, man. You're listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. It's a Sunday evening, and we normally have gospel music tearing down the place. But this evening, we're reminiscing just a little bit and basking in the celebration and the glory and everything that's going on. We have to get through a little piece too, Yes, man. Not because we're that foreign. We have to get through a little piece too. So, I'm gonna play you another song right here, and then good afternoon to NRP Media, J.A., Mr. Nash, and the crew over there in Christiana, right? Yeah, Christiana. So, we're playing some Claudel Clark this evening, because Jamaica we're minded this evening, not sure. Jamaica we're minded this evening.
Travel sometimes out.
So like we do it now.
Feeling man's heart with fear. Freedom we all hold dear. Now is at stake. Humble your heart to God. Safe from the chasing rod. Seek the way pilgrims trod. Christ in the way.
Come on, people. Jesus is coming soon. Morning or night or noon. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. But that's why you have to be ready, Make sure that you are ready. I pray that you all will be ready when he comes. Sister Claudel Clark at 6:55 right there. It's at 5:55 in Jamaica. Stand by, Mr. Leon Nash comes your way in just a little while.
This in God's word is told, evil abound. When the time comes to pass, there in the end at last, it will come very fast, trumpet will sound. My Jesus is coming soon, morning or night or noon, when it will be there too, trumpet will sound. All of the day shall
hunger and thirst for hot bread from heaven. Father, breathe a fresh anointing in our hearts today. Thank you, Lord. Breathe on me, breathe on me, Holy Ghost power, breathe on me. Yesterday strong, today I'm in need. Holy Ghost power, breathe on me, breathe on me, breathe on me. Holy Ghost power, breathe on me. Yesterday strong, today I'm in need. Holy Ghost power, breathe on me. Rain on me, rain on me. Holy Ghost shower, rain on me. Yesterday strong, today I'm in need. Holy Ghost shower, rain on me. Burn in me, burn in me. Holy Ghost fire, burn in me. Yesterday strong, today I'm in need. Holy Ghost fire, burn in me. Breathe on me, breathe on me. Holy Ghost power, breathe on me. Yesterday is gone, and tomorrow's day I'm in need. Holy Ghost power, breathe on me. Yesterday's gone.
Oh, yes, man. Reminiscing just a little bit. Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica. Are you as excited as Carol is or was? Are you as excited? Carol sounded very, very excited for the celebration going on down there in Jamaica. You know, I wish that we will carry this through the year. Why? You know, if only we could just carry the same vibes that we have right now, right through the year. Good evening to you, Sister Barbara. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to have you on board. So we're standing by for Mr. Nash. Mr. Nash. Gonna be talking to him just for a few minutes. You know that he's a busy man, you know, and he's taking some time out of his busy schedule to be with us this evening. So, Mr. Nash, whenever you're ready, just let me know.
You're
prepare me. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary. Lord, prepare me. Yes. As Mr. Leon Nash is getting himself situated, he's getting himself powdered up and all of that. He's in the chair. He's in the broadcast chair. And he's getting himself powdered up. All of the makeup artists they're getting him titivated up and all of that stuff, yeah. So we're gonna be talking to Mr. Nash in just a little while, huh? It's on 3 minutes after 7 o'clock right here on Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, right here in Massachusetts, a beautiful, beautiful Cape Cod. 3 minutes after 6 o'clock down there in Jamaica. Mr. Nash, how are you doing, my brother?
Doing well. Giving thanks. Enjoy the music.
Yeah, so you're enjoying the music. All right, well, let me bring you up on camera because we have.
I'm gonna have to come up with camera because I can't come on in my pink stripes and you are in Jamaica colors.
Then hold on. Then you never did do say that I go out for a long time.
No, never change my shirt.
All right, well, do that and come back real fast, man. Come here. Listen.
Oh my God.
Listen. You never know say. You know say Jamaica, you know, everybody a celebrate. What happened to your Jamaica shirt? You don't have no Jamaica shirt.
No, sir, I don't have no Jamaica shirt. I have Jamaica in my heart.
Hold on. You have Jamaica. But ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nash is I'm trying to bring him up on camera right now. Boy, I don't know, but you know one dark corner there now. And I don't know. I not see you properly.
You not see me?
I see you a while ago. You're going at the light a while ago. I don't want to bring you on camera.
So I'm trying to ship around. Give me 2 minutes and let me just do some changes and come back to you.
All right, no problem. Do your thing. All right, so while Leon gets situated, we have him on camera there, and he's trying to get some lighting so that we're not seeing. We need to see people when we're talking to people. We need to see them. We don't want to, Yeah, I mean.
My God. I know one prayer we pray in a night
and we pray in a day.
And every time we go on my knees.
See it turn up and run away. What?
Say I know one
prayer we pray.
We pray in a night and we pray in a day.
Every time.
And every time we go on my knees.
Demon have to run away. Lord Jesus. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah.
Cause I'm covered by the blood of Jesus.
Of the Almighty.
And when the Eden appear, say we have no fear. Cause with daddy is here. Him have a standard you can't deal.
He's my daddy.
Oh Lord Jesus. Say I know one prayer we pray. We pray in a night and we pray in a day. And every time we go on my knees, devil have to run away. Lord Jesus. Say I know one prayer we pray. We pray in a night and we pray in a day. And every time we go on my knees,
Demons have to run away.
Lord Jesus. When the devil attack, God a cover me back. Him a me shield and rock. Lord Jesus. And that's the fact, Lord. And when the devil attack, we a go answer back. Him a go get one shot. John 3:6.
7 minutes after 7 o'clock. Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. Chris Wood with the Vibes Master in the house. Gonna be here with you until 8 o'clock. That is 8 o'clock. My time in the United States of America. That's probably gonna be what? 7 o'clock in Jamaica. That's what it said, not true? Yeah, man, that's what it said. Why you look? Hold on, you're smart. No, you're talking. No, you're talking, man. You're one in the red colors. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna bring him on for camera now because him just finally look like he ready for the street now.
The Jamaican colors.
Yeah, you're ready for the street now. Is that? Alright, so yes, good afternoon to you, sir. What you do?
I'm doing good.
The man in I'm Jamaican, Jamaican had and thing. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we have online with us Mr. Leon Nash, and we're going to be talking with him for a few minutes. And last week I promised you that we were going to be discussing NRP Media JA and what it's about. We have been working together for a few months now. Can't remember when we started working together. I think around last year. Mr. Nash, you're muted.
Yes, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we started working together.
We're on the 20th of this month. On the 20th of this month, we should be observing our first anniversary of NRP.
Okay. And we started. Wow, so long ago. Wow.
But you and I have been working within almost a year.
Almost a year. That's what I'm saying. I wow. Why time really fly? I didn't realize that. I'm thinking that's a few months. It's almost a year. It's almost a year. So yeah, that's good. That's good. So if you want to just elaborate just a little bit and tell the listeners NRP Media JA, what it stands for, and just talk about the station on a whole. And
okay,
yeah,
all right. And the NRP stands for the National Religious Partnership Media and Radio. When we say media, we do have a website which carries important news information, and as we upgrade, we will roll out a few more things in terms of what we want to do on site, so that it will almost be a one-stop shop for persons who come on. They say that Rome has never been built or was never built in a day. And so I'm taking my own little time myself to ensure that I continue to build. 1 year that we will be on air as NRP. I mean, I've been on air before that, doing my own thing, broadcasting through our sister station over there in New York City, Unity Radio. And that is where we were for, I think, 2 years plus.
Right.
That we were on air doing that before we launched our own website. And, we are now doing this collaborative work with the Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. And so the NRP stands for National Religious Partnership. And that is that word I just mentioned is a very important part. While others are holding their own, standing and trying to push through on their own, NRP has decided that, look here, for us to remain strong, we're going to pull in, we're going to collaborate with others who are doing the same thing like we are doing.
Right.
And we broadcast through each other's platform and make us stronger.
Right.
They thought about you in your small corn and I in mine, that we're grown up to singing in here in Jamaica. It does not necessarily hold strong for many of us if you want to spread the word. NRP is about spreading wholesome information, providing news, and holistic features that persons can really relate to. And when you come to NRP, you don't want to go anywhere else. You want to stay with NRP and you want to stay with Caribbean Vibes Radio Network.
Right. That's good. Now, you mentioned that you were on another platform for 2 years, Unity Radio. But
yes.
You also have a broadcasting background, because a lot of people in radio today, a lot of people in media today, are not really broadcasters per se. But you, on the other hand, you have a broadcasting background. You have been on radio for what, over 30 years probably.
Yes,
quite a
long
while. Yeah, and you have been on some of the more prevalent in Jamaica, right? Love FM is one of them. I can call the name. Irie FM. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this man, he's the first time I actually, let me give you a little background into Leon Nash. Leon Nash and I went to the same school in St. Elizabeth. He was my senior when I went to Elim. He was the first. Leon probably don't remember this, but I remember. Leon was the first person, the first senior student I met when I went there, because he gave us a tour, because he was what were you at the time, Leon?
I think I was the president of the Inter-School Christian Fellowship. That's
right.
And I was also
a prefect,
one of the leaders, they would say, in the third year batch that I was a part of at the time.
Right. And so Leon, he was tasked with giving tours to the incoming students and everything like that. And I was very, very impressed with him. I went on to further realize that this man really was a broadcaster from day one, because if he interviewed the then principal of the school, Mr. Ruben Gray. Right. And that interview was put into the magazine, into the third year magazine. So you were cut out for this thing. You are not just somebody who
the glory.
Yeah, you were cut out for broadcasting. You were from day one. You have been in this thing. And then the next time after you graduated from Elim, because remember you were a third year, I was a first year. The next time I heard you was when you were broadcasting on Love 101, and I'm like, what?
Oh yes. Look how
I know. And then, you might not remember this, but I remember I used to sit down sometimes at night and listen to you while you were on the program. And I called in a few times and asked for requests, you not even knowing who I was at the time.
That was, right,
yeah.
Right.
So
we're just making the connection in recent months. And
exactly.
Years,
so we've come full circle. So, ladies and gentlemen, it has been my pleasure, and it is my pleasure to be working with Leon. And I think God has placed us in this position for a reason. And
I believe so.
We are working and we are collaborating, and we're just going to move from strength to strength, and whatever God has for us, we're going to continue to work. Right. So that is that. And I carry NRP Media. Right now, NRP Media is broadcasting this program. I carry a lot of their programs on Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, because as you guys know, we are 24 hours per day. We broadcast 24 hours per day.
Yes.
So
I want to ask you to do me a favor,
yes.
Just pull up your music for a minute and let me just make some adjustments right here on our system, and I'll come right back to you.
All right, no problem.
Okay.
Righteous meet in the sky, going where no one died, everyone found. My Jesus is coming soon, morning or night or noon.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are waiting back for Mr. Nash to come back. He's gonna be with us for a few more minutes because he has some other engagements, and but we just chatting with him for just a little while, and trying to highlight what we are doing. We are, as I said before, we're working together, and we carry a lot of his programs throughout the day. So whenever you're at work, if you are at work, if you are at school, you get a break, always remember to tune into Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. We always have something going on. Always have something going on. So at work, throughout the day, make sure that you log on to Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, or NRP Media. Okay, sir, I see you are back
yes, sir.
with us right now. So as I was just explaining to the listeners that we are 24 hours per day, and every day they can log on to Caribbean Vibes Radio Network or NRP Media JA, and they won't be disappointed.
That's right. NRP, I should say KVR Network. KVR Network keeps you connected to Jamaica.
Oh, absolutely.
And NRP keeps you connected to Massachusetts.
And the world.
I
tell you, because
you have the world like no one else can.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I tell you. Reaching you wherever you are. No boundaries, no limitation. It's funny that both motors, they it's like they're just doing this. They're just connected. So it's a great thing. All right, so Mr. Nash, I know you're gonna have to go in a few minutes, but the celebration. Talk to us about the celebration in Jamaica, because
independence.
The independence and the emancipation celebration. I was pleasantly surprised as to what I saw, the participation that I saw. What do you believe is has caused that? What do you believe is attributed to the?
And you're referring to something that was reported here in Jamaica yesterday.
Yes, the participation on a whole, the gala, and generally speaking, the floats, the parades, everything. I noticed that a lot of people have turned out, to celebrate, for all of these events. Even at the National Stadium, people were turned away because there weren't enough seats inside.
Well, generally speaking, the independence and the Emancipation Day celebrations here in Jamaica really took on added glory, if you may want to use that terminology, for this year in particular. I think that the government and all other persons involved really went out to ensure that these two celebrations really had the participation of most, if not all, Jamaicans. However, I want to think that based on what I have seen, when you head out of your home, you expect to see a lot of activities taking place on the road. This was not the case. For whatever the reason, probably I went out at the wrong time. I don't know.
Okay.
But yesterday in particular was Independence Day here in Jamaica.
Right.
And I suspect that everybody wanted to go to the National Stadium, as if the National Stadium could hold the whole of Jamaica. The crowd that I saw in that video that was carried in terms of persons who got tickets. The tickets were not sold. That is the thing. The tickets were not sold. The tickets were given away, but you had to go to particular locations to get the tickets. And so the tickets were really free based on my understanding. Right? And so they were told people all over wanted an opportunity to really leave their home and to participate in this thing that the government has been building up. There was a build up from weeks and months ahead, coming up to the 60th anniversary of Jamaica celebrating its 60th anniversary. And to see the culmination yesterday was saddening in my regard. But let me take you back a little bit more, just to say that when I went on the road yesterday, I didn't see a lot of activities taking place in the townships that you would normally be used to. You would normally see, maybe these activities, as I said, maybe happened at some other time when I was not there, right? But the merry-go-round that I will be used in Maidstone, Manchester, was not there, right? The other activity, the John Kunu, right, thing that would be in the town center, I didn't see it this year. Not to say it didn't happen another day. It could have happened another day, which I wasn't aware of. But I want to say that a lot of people probably did not give it the kind of attention that it deserved, and so stayed at home. I went to an activity with families yesterday, and they had on their colors, and they were just celebrating at home. They didn't go out, and so probably that was the reason behind for most of the persons did not go out in the townships and so forth. Or it is that people were receiving the money that was devoted towards an activity, but yet still they did little and did not do the regular thing. Because what we see happening nowadays is that a lot of things are happening, but people are not doing the thing the right way that it was intended. Let's talk about you were here to talk about bolo work.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard that term before?
Oh yeah.
Right. You have instances where money is allocated and written up to say that it is for a particular job. But when you see the job that was done, you say, then where did all the money go?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I see road cleaning taking place, right? You see road repairs being done. But how much of the money is really being utilized for the purpose that it was intended?
Right.
And those are the questions that I'm asking as I go along in this celebration. You see a lot of colors, a lot of cloth being bought, and colors put up here and colors put up there. But is there really the sense of independence and emancipation really being put into these activities, or is just a showcase? I don't know. I'm just asking, right? But you know, the culmination of what I saw yesterday, though, in terms of, I think we were built to give the credit to those who are organizing.
Right.
I think that because we're coming out of a pandemic, there is still the lull, and people still not trusting to say that I'm going to go out and expose myself.
Mm-hmm.
And so they stay within, they put on the shirt and they put on the hat like you and I have on our colors, right? And we stay wherever we talk and celebrate whatever we're doing. But do we go out to participate in civic activities that are taking place in the community? I don't know. I've not seen much of it in the community. However, I must tell you yesterday, for the major activities, those got a lot of support.
Right.
Those got a lot of support yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
When I watched and saw what was taking place over in St. Thomas and Portland, there were some big activities taking place. Thousands of people came out to support activities within the parish.
Mm-hmm.
And then the grand gala last night, that was the most disappointing, because I saw where you know, thousands of people were outside. I don't know what explanation that anybody can give to say, why is it you would have, as one lady asked, and she said, why did you print so many tickets? If you know that the stadium can't hold all of these people, why would you have printed so many tickets? The capacity and the social distancing that is expected of persons within the national stadium. Why was it that the powers that be would have printed more than the number of tickets that the persons could hold? I don't know. I really don't know. What is the answer towards that? Maybe you can answer that.
No, I can't answer that. That is something that I saw too. Why there were thousands of people on the outside, but in a sense, I was kind of thinking that it was probably, well, the people who printed the tickets, they have to answer for that. But were all these people outside ticket holders though? That's another question that we have to ask, because I know that there were a lot of people on the outside, but there were people there with tickets. How many of them in the crowd that were at the gate were actually ticket holders? That is something that that's a question that need to be answered. I don't know that for a fact, but one of the things that I'm thinking is that it was so, in my opinion, people wanted to go there. So many people wanted to go there that it was just too much, because it was the stadium was filled to capacity.
The number of persons who were on the outside,
right,
would match or equal
the amount of people on the inside. Yeah, that's what I realized. Yeah, so there were some form of anticipation building up for the people to go there. That so many people, whether it was they bought tickets or they got tickets that they should not have gotten, or whatever the situation is. There are so many people that wanted to go to this thing, that
anniversary.
Yeah, so that is one of the things that I said. And then when I looked at all of the presentations, it was well done. The choreography was spot on.
Yes.
It was something that could have been done right here in the United States. It was like a first world display. So I am proud of the organizers in that regard. So
that's why the man in the song say, "I'm a born Jamaican."
Yeah, son of the soil, man.
I'm a son of the land.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You love me food, milk, coconut water, and the other one.
you don't love the white room. You don't even want to call the name. All right, Mr. Nash. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's my very good friend Leon Nash from NRP Media JA. I just wanted him to stop by so we could chit chat for a little bit. Leon, take care, man, and continue the good work, and we're gonna continue to work together. All right.
Right, and we hope and trust that as you go through the rest of the evening, we're gonna hear some good old Jamaican gospel music.
All right, man. That's the intention. That's the intention, sir.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Love Jamaica.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
Bless up.
All right.
all your viewers and listeners, I want to greet you well and thank you very much for continuing to support KVR Network and as well, by extension, the National Religious Partnership Media and Radio. And please remember that on a Friday night and on a Saturday night when I'm on, I want to hear from you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Friday night and Saturday night. He is on. What time you come on again?
I come on a Friday night at 9 o'clock.
Right.
And
that's
I am
8 o'clock
on a
my
Saturday
time.
night at 7, God's willing, all things being equal.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, the weekends gospel show is on, and we're gonna be doing some collaboration. Me and Leon, so some little things in the pipeline. As I wish politicians always say, it's in the pipeline.
One of them, I don't know which one of them.
The pipeline guy. So some little things in the pipeline that we're gonna be leaking out soon. So yeah, we're gonna be working together. So stay tuned. All right. So Friday night and Saturday night, the weekends gospel show.
That's right.
Yeah. So take it easy.
Make it big.
All right. Yeah, man. Bless up yourself, sir. Take care.
Every time.
All right. God bless.
Have a good one.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Leon Nash from NRP Media. We just chit-chatting for a little bit. Him saying, why hear some real Jamaican gospel. So get to it. Make we get into it. 7:31 and counting. 29 minutes going up to the hour.
Wait, grow a treasure, precious Lord, linger near. When my life is almost gone, hear my cry, hear my call. Lord, hold my hand, lest I fall. Take
Sister Claudel Clark.
Precious Lord, lead me on. When the shadows appear and the night draweth near, and the day it's almost past and gone. At the river I'm gonna stand, Lord, please guide my feet and hold my hand. Precious Lord, take my hands, lead me on. Precious Lord, take my hands, lead me on, let me stand. I'm getting tired, I'm weak, I am
Hey, this is Prodigal Son, and you're listening to the Vibes Master Chris Will.
Falling on my ears, the Son of God discloses, and He walks with me, and He talks with me, and He tells me, child, you are my own, and the joy we share as He carried there, none other has ever known. He speaks, and the sound of His voice, it's so sweet. The birds hush to singing, and the melodies that He gave to me within my heart, it is ringing, and He walks. And the joy we share as He tarried there, none other has ever known. I stay in the garden.
Walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway. Walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway. It's a highway to heaven. None can walk up there, but if you're in heart, it's a highway to heaven. Walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway. Well, listen, my way gets brighter, my load gets lighter. Walking up the King's Highway. There is joy in knowing where I am going. Walking up the King's Highway. Walking up the King's Highway. Walking up the King's Highway. Well, listen, walking up the King's Highway. I have Jesus with me, angels there to guide me. Walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway. Now listen, if you're not walking, start while I'm talking. Walking up the King's Highway. There will be a blessing you'll be possessing. Walking up the King's Highway. 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 I said it's
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, seem to be having some technical issues here in the studio. We are having, all of a sudden, we're beginning to have some volume issue here. And doesn't seem as if the volume is going out too much. Very, very low, I realize that. And I'm trying to work on it for the next few minutes and see how best I can get it up. I have no idea why the volume just went down, but thank you for sticking with us. It's now 7:39 right here on Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. Let's see what's happening. I have no idea what happened to my volume. My volume just decided to stop working, you know. It's
and the joys we share as we tell.
But it's I'm gonna continue to work on it to see if I can bring it back up. Right, stand by.
Precious memories, unseen angels sent from somewhere to my soul. How they linger ever near me, and the sacred past unfold. Precious memories, how they linger, how they ever flood my soul. In the stillness of the midnight, precious sacred scenes unfold. Precious Father, my loving mother, fly across the lonely years, and all unseen of my childhood, infant memories appear. Yeah. Precious memories, how they linger, how they ever flood my soul. In the stillness of the midnight, precious sacred seems unfold. As I traveled on life's pathway, knows not what the years may hold. As I
Sister Piert, give it up for her, Sister Piert. Come on.
Has God been good to you? If God has been good to you, let me hear you shout hallelujah. And I've got somebody with me to share my heavy load. I feel His presence near me every day. No trouble overtakes me along life's weary road. Said I've got somebody with me all the way. Said I've got somebody with me to share my heavy load. I feel His presence near me every day. No trouble overtakes me along life's weary road. Said I've got somebody with me all the way. Yeah, said I've got somebody with me to share my heavy load. I feel His presence near me every day. No trouble overtakes me along life's weary road. Said I've got somebody with me. Listen, God is able, He's able. I know He's able. I know my Lord is able to carry me through. Oh, thank you, Jesus. God is able, He's able. I know He's able. I know He's able.
No, he's able.
I know
he's able.
He's able.
yes. I know he's able. I know he's able. I got somebody with me to share my heavy load. Glory, hallelujah. Lord have mercy. 7:44 and counting. Thank you for sticking around with me. Gonna go to you at the top of the hour. I know. You know that. You know he's able, right? I got somebody with me to share all my heavy load. I tell you. Trust me. Trying to figure out what is going on with my sound. My sound system just
Has God been good to you? If God has been good to you,
everything just turned topsy-turvy all of a sudden, you know? Sound gone, mic gone.
Then I've got
somebody with me to share my heavy load.
I feel His presence near me every day. No trouble overtakes me along life's weary road. Said I've got somebody with me.
Yes, sir. 7:45 or 6:45 down there in Jamaica.
With me to share my heavy load.
NRP Media JA Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. Chris will be the Vibes Master in the house. Hey.
No trouble.
Hey.
Me along last week.
Hey.
Said I've got somebody with me all the way. Yeah. Said I've got somebody with me to share my heavy load. I feel His presence every day. No trouble overtakes me along last week. Said I've got somebody with me. Listen, God is able. He's able. I know He's able. I know my Lord is able to carry me through.
Mealy Chin, you have your colors. You have your colors on this evening. Mealy Chin, you have your colors on this evening. Jamaican colors. Are you representing Jamaica? By the way, are you even Jamaican? Are you even Jamaican, Mealy Chin? Mealy, Chinese. Mealy is a Chinese. Mealy is a Chinese wannabe Jamaican, you know. I don't think you're a real Jamaican, you know, Mealy. But I think Mealy love the culture, and she does pretend to be a Jamaican. Maybe she have some Jamaican heritage or some Jamaican roots, but I don't think she's a real Jamaican. You're a real Jamaican, Mealy. Were you born in Jamaica? Where in Jamaica were you born, by the way? I tell you. I get myself in. I'm gonna get myself in trouble this evening, you know. Good evening to you, Mealy Chin. How's everything going in your neck of the woods?
Get to Hollywood or Disneyland, and they never have fortune or a lot of fame. May never sing at the Apollo or have a great name, but I have Jesus, the Lamb that was slain. Yes, He was slain, and that is what matters. That is what matters. Jesus is what matters.
Big sis Veronica. How you do, sis? Oh, everything good? Everything cook and curry on your side? Big up yourself, man. Everything blessed, you know? Everything blessed over here, so, you know? Yeah, man, we're good, man. We're good. Just having a wonderful time, you know? How is Canada doing?
That's all you need.
Why, wait, I tell you, the heat turn up. No, the heat turn up over here, so, you know? I'll be a 80 where I get. Yo, it miserable. I mean, normally don't complain too much about the heat, but Lord. And it not just hot, it's humid. And boy, oh boy, oh boy. I went into a paint store. I went into a store the other day to get some paint. And I was talking to the guy at the counter, and it was kind of complaining how hot it is and how he I said, you know what? In a couple of weeks from now, the whole of you go be crying how cold it is. So me not even say that because God can't please we at all. God can't please us because I am sure everything that He does, people complain. It is either it is too hot, it is too cold, it is too humid, it is too wet, it is too dry, it is too cloudy, it's too rainy, it's too sunny, it's too breezy, windy. There's somebody who is gonna be complaining about something something about the weather. It doesn't matter what God does. It's gonna be complain on top of complain. Not true? It's true, man. Can't do nothing for please way.
Some way, somehow, and that is what matters. Yes, that what matters. Jesus is what matters. Jesus is what matters. I know. Nothing else matters.
I am Ginger Spice from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station. Caribbean Vibes Radio, number 1. Keep it locked.
That's what matters. Nothing else matters. If you have Jesus, that is all that you need. That is all that you need in times like these. Nothing else, and no one else matters. As long as you have Jesus, right? Don't forget, if you have not yet downloaded the radio app, please go to Google Play Store and download the app. It is Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. Download the app, take us with you wherever you go 24 hours per day. It's Caribbean Vibes Radio Network.
Jesus is what matters. If you have Jesus.
I'm going to be here this Thursday at 8 o'clock. Make sure that you log on. This Thursday at 8 o'clock. I'm going to be here. All kinds of things going on, So, yeah, log on. I've been able to log on Thursdays anymore. I've been so busy. The summer has been very, very busy. So, I haven't been able to log on Thursday. But I'm going to try to be here this Thursday. So we can have some fun, right?
What do you think about Jesus?
What to think about Jesus? He is all right. 7:53 and counting down the clock. Caribbean Vibes Radio Network.
Here we go right now.
Covering the globe like no one else can. NRP Media JA. No boundaries, no limitation, reaching you wherever you are. I tell you. This is how we do it on a Sunday.
Every minute of the day, give me Jesus.
It was a pleasure being with you.
He's my reason for living. He's my
Bringing you all of the niceties and the nice feeling, taking a walk down memory lane.
Jesus.
Celebrating 60 years Jamaica. We have come a long way. We still have a very, very long way to go before we are a developed nation, a developed country. So much that we still need to be doing. The politicians, we still need to hold their feet to the fire.
Looks like hope is lost.
The people, we have to come together a little bit more and love each other a little bit more.
When my soul is cast down,
gotta bring back the old time days when we used to say it takes a village to raise a child. I tell you, those days are gone, eh? Gotta get back there though. It takes a village to raise a child.
Every minute of the day.
If we get back there, man, get back to basics,
Now give me Jesus in the morning.
we can have a very, very good outcomes, you know?
Every minute of the day, give me Jesus. He's my,
Let's continue to move forward in love.
he's my source of survival. Every minute of the day.
Remember that I'll be back here next Sunday evening
Friends will
with
say,
Divine Praise, starting at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock Jamaica time,
name of Jesus.
from 5 to 7,
Future life.
from 6 to 8.
My soul is cast down.
Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, covering the globe like no one else can.
Child, your future is bright. He's my reason for living. He's my source of survival. Every minute of the day, give me Jesus.
And they say one Judith Gale deserve another.
In the evening, every minute.
So from one Judith Gale,
Got to watch
give me Jesus
He's my
to another one.
He's my source of survival.
Judith Gale featuring DJ Nicholas coming right up. Things already better.
Come now, when my friends are gone, give me Jesus.
What y'all worry about?
Why worry, man, when you can pray?
Daddy, move your hand from your
He's
jaw,
our
man.
provider,
Move your hand.
so take no thought for the morrow.
Listen to them words now.
Things already better. Things already better. Things already better. Already better. For the Lord is on my side. Things already better. 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 Already better. You see, the Lord is on our side. Things already better. Things already better. Things already better.
What we say? No matter how the valley look now. No matter how the water full of shark. Even though we break two look park, we just not go work cause we ain't gotta walk. No matter how the hill look steep. No matter how the river look deep. Me break two look like it asleep. Me just not go work and me soul gotta keep. Guess what? Skin me teeth already. Me not get it yet but me see it already. What? Blessing in a fleet already. God tell me say me are the wheat already. Table preparing me seat already. Wake up to me blessing me sleep already. Cup overflow times me eat already. The food not share yet but it's sweet already.
Things already better. Things already better. Things already better.
Things already better.
The Lord is on our side.
Things already better. Tell yourself that things already better, no matter what the
Already better.
situation look dark, you know? Things already better.
Está bien.
So it is 87 degrees. 87 degrees over there.
El Señor está
Mississauga.
Está bien. Ya está bien. Ya está bien.
87.8 degrees
Today you get up and I worry about
in Mississauga.
and I hurry about.
Where did I get that?
The devil sorry out the poor trivia.
So when we were going to school, they used to say, "Hey, tell them mathematics and all of them things." And I'm not very fond of maths, but when we were going to school, they used to tell you that in order for you to calculate from Celsius to Fahrenheit, you have to multiply the number by 9 over 5 plus 32. So old my calculation. Are you quite? Yeah. So my sister said that it was 31 degrees over there. So it's 31 degrees Celsius times 9 over 5 plus 32, and you get 87.8 degrees Fahrenheit, right? 87.8 degrees Fahrenheit over there, Mississauga. Leaving to you, Mississauga. Things already better. Things already better. Things already better. It is 7:59. I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Catch you next week, Sunday evening, for Divine Praise. Things already better. I'll see you on Thursday for the Chris Wilby Show. Oh, good. Things already better. God bless you all. Things already better. Things already better. Original bonafide Christian, beg on of it. Show me how you feel. If you know that Jesus Christ in is real, beg on of it. Show me on the hand. All original bonafide Christian, beg on of it. Show me how you feel.
Hey,
if
this
you
is
know
Crocodile.
that Jesus Christ in is,
and you're listening to the Vibes Master Chris Wilby on Caribbean Vibes Radio.
Christ so real to me, and I love him, cause he gave us the victory.
I'm out of here. Take care, guys.
Many people doubt him, but I can't do without him, and that is why I love him so. He's so real to me. A real Christ so real to me, and I love him, cause he gave us the victory. And many people doubt him, but I can't do without him, and that is why I love him so. He's so real to me. That's why me I go rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. I rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. I rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul. Let me I go rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. I rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. I rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul. Hey, I've been through the fire, I've been through the rain. Me no have no desire, no, to go back again. And though the tide is high, I've got to hold on. Not to break down and cry, no, I've got to be strong. That's why me I go rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. I'm gonna rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. I'm gonna rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul again, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul. Hey, soon and very soon we are going to see the King. Oh yes, soon we are going to see the King. Oh yes, soon and very soon we are going to see the King.
Eternal Father, bless our land, guide us with thy